Yo, what is going on, guys? Here's my Flame here with a brand new video. How you all doing today? So today I've got a quick tutorial, but it's very important if you have your own server. If you have your own server, this is huge, okay? So I looked all over the internet. I can't find anyone else that's doing a tutorial, anyone that's give any good information how to do this. So as you know, everyone likes having ranks. So you know, I'm currently Gladiator, even though I'm the owner. This is NationCraft, by the way. It's a public server that we're releasing on April 10th. You want to check it out? Everything's in the description. But back to what I was talking about. So all these plugins that we try to look and see if they work, they don't work. So, not for what we want anyway. So I see someone on Reddit say, yeah, server signs, blah blah blah, you can make ranks. True, you can. However, people don't specify that you can't set it so you can't just skip ranks. So if there's a rank for 5,000, a rank for 10,000, a rank for 15,000, you know, with all the signs set up perfectly, you can just go from 5 to 15 and miss the middle one. So for 12 hours straight, me and my best friend, who is also an admin on the server, sat and tried to code everything and figure everything out to see if there was a way to possibly get it so we had actual ranks where you pay in-game money to get one rank and you can't buy the others until you own the rank previous to that. And it's worked, so I wanted to share it with everyone because, like I said, I couldn't find it anywhere, and this has been a live server. So I'm going to quickly show you. It's very, very simple. It's just, it was hard to code it and figure it out like from scratch. So first thing you want to do, you want to put a sign down. You can do whatever you want with this sign. So I'm just going to give you an example. I'm going to do and see. We're going to do let's do civilian. We'll do and two, which is green. $sign. We'll do $1 just as an example. We'll do one more. We'll do two more actually. So we'll do and see. Night. Let's do this one for $5. And we'll do one last one, Gladiator. And we'll do that for $10. So there's your three basic signs. Honestly, it's so easy to do. So now you've got your three signs set up, nothing happens. So this is where it gets a little bit more complex. So what you've got to do, you want to do /svs add server. Just get rid of the capital. It doesn't matter if you have the capital, I don't think, but I prefer not to have it. So you have to have the arrows on each side. That is a must, otherwise the syntax won't work. From there you want to do /lp, which is LuckPerms. User. Again, you want the arrows for player. And then you want to do parent set. And then the rank name that you want to. So when I click this sign, I'm going to be put into the civilian group. So you want to set this to whatever it is you want to be in. So civilian. Right click the sign, that command is now a thing. So there you go. But obviously that's just the first thing. Unfortunately it's not working properly. That's okay, we can work with that. So now I'm a civilian. So what we're going to do there, the next command we need to run is svs set price and then the amount. So this one is $1. Next thing, now this is important, you want to do /svs set uses 1. Now this runs a command so you can only hit the sign once. Players can only use that sign once, which is great because it means you can't go down rank. You can't go and buy a rank that's low by accident or if you wanted to. So right click that, there you go. Now next thing you want to do, and this is, well, this is the key, because that is now done, right? That is completely done. The next thing you want to do is go to the next one. Night. Now this is where it gets, like I said, this is what throws people off, especially what we did. So again, you want to go back to that first command, svs add server, LuckPerms user, player, parent set, and then you want to change this to night. Right click, and go to set price 5, or however much yours is. Go to set uses 1. Now this is where you've got to add something else. So you want to do /svs sp, which is set permission. Then you want to add your rank name. So for this to work, each permission has to basically. So I'm a knight, okay. For me to buy Gladiator, sorry, the one after Gladiator, I have to be Gladiator. If that makes sense. It's quite complicated in a way, but it's also so simple. So civilians permissions, right? You've just spawned in, you start as a peasant, for example, and then you join civilian for nothing. You're now a civilian, okay? Now, for you to get Gladiator, you have to get Knight first. You can't just buy Gladiator. Now, this is what this does. So if you go into LuckPerms, and you go into your civilian file, or your group, for example, you need to add the permission server signs.use dot and then the rank name. So if your group is civilian, so ours is serversigns.use.civilian. Add that, refresh, and then you want to do on night, of course. Don't do this on the civilian one. You want to go to the night and do civilian and add that to night. So now what that means is you cannot buy night until you have the civilian. Make sense? So if you're a peasant and you don't have civilian, so say peasants here, then you want to go straight to night, it's not possible. You have to get civilian and pay the money for civilian to get to night. So it is a proper ranking system. And again, with Gladiator, you want to do the exact same thing. So you want to go set this to Gladiator. Do that. You want to go to price, so we'll set this to 10 like it was. We'll go to set use as 1. And then SP. Now you want to change this to night, because it works in reverse, essentially. So you want to go back one each time. So, forward/back. So I'll show you what I mean. So Gladiator needs night, night needs civilian, civilian needs peasant. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to add the night one to Gladiator. So then the permission, it runs the permission that you have night as your group. So then it'll transfer you to Gladiator. Does the exact same with civilian. So now that I've set them all up, I am going to de-op myself. Actually, I'll just check what group I'm in. So I am a civilian. I'm going to do de-op, HMR Flame. Now if I try to get Gladiator, I cannot buy it. I have to get night. I've already got that, but it's bought because I didn't buy it. Obviously, I set myself to civilian. I didn't actually buy it, so that's why it's doing that. But I can't buy it. I have to buy night. There you go. I bought night. It's put me in. I've got my title, and now I can buy Gladiator. And that is it. And you can have any customizable signs, as many as you want, whatever you want on them. You can just buy rank, whatever. It doesn't really matter. That is everything you need to know. Pause the video, feel free to, and have a look at the permissions and the commands. It's pretty straightforward once you get the hang of it once or twice. And that's really it. I wanted to share it because, like I said, we looked for so long to find it. I hope this helped so much. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video, and I hope it helped. Thanks.